There's a famous saying, what goes up must come down. The problem is, for some rocket pollution residue, it goes up and it stays up. It turns out that pollution may contribute to pushing our temperatures up, and that's not good. So what can we do about it back down on Earth? For starters, we can clean up our Space Act. I'm Mike Antares, and welcome back to Space for Humans. Since the earliest days of rocket propulsion, pollution has been a real problem. Take early Soviet launches as an example. Using a combination of nitric acid and the compound hydrazine, nicknamed Devil's Venom, rocket launches in the Soviet Union left a large part of the Kazakh steppe soil soaked in toxic carcinogen. Since then, rockets and propellants have evolved, but there are still big issues. Most rockets leave a form of black carbon in the upper layer of the atmosphere known as the stratosphere. According to some recent studies, this soot might have a disproportionate effect on climate, since it appears to damage the ozone layer. That in turn could interrupt the subtropical jet stream, and that could mean disastrous monsoon seasons for billions. As you can imagine, these sorts of effects are bad for Earth. How bad? Well, up to 2 degrees warmer within 50 years bad if rocket launches continue to scale. That's according to a model-based NOAA research paper published in the Journal of Geophysical Research Atmospheres. Potential outcomes include more skin cancer due to depleted ozone and poorer global health. The good news is that several groups are studying the problem and actively working towards cleaner solutions and greener rocket propellants. Part of the approach is in better rocket fuels. Since kerosene and hydrocarbon propellants are the source of the offending soot, SpaceX uses methane rocket fuel. Since methane still produces CO2, Amazon goes one step further, using liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. That leaves only water vapor. These effects are meant to directly offset the soot in the atmosphere. There are other companies researching biofuel, electric, and other green propellants as well. Even beeswax. Yes, that beeswax. And that's not all. Other companies are evaluating even cleaner alternatives. Take Spin Launch. They designed a centrifugal system that launches rockets all the way to orbit with no propellant burn needed until the spacecraft is beyond the upper atmosphere. And there are more theoretical approaches to consider as well, like an electromagnetic launcher or space elevator, though admittedly we're a long way off from these very expensive projects. Whatever the cleaner approach is, it all comes down to making sure the 400 plus rocket launches per year expected by 2030 are more responsible and less polluting than the launches that came before. After all, each of us, even rocket scientists, are responsible for this precious planet. It's the only Earth we have. If you enjoyed this episode of Space for Humans, leave a like and comment below. Don't forget to share with your friends and subscribe for more updates like this one.